Hi lovelies, and welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. Alright lovelies, let's dive in. So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share with you guys where black people are finally addressing a particular pastor that called out black churches, and this got people like reacting. Black people addressed it, set record straight, and I was able to put up some of those stitches. And I'm just going to roll the clip as well as the stitches I was able to put together. So this is absolutely like the part 2. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. Alright, lovely.
Let's makes people mad right now. And I'm gonna tell you right now, for the statement I'm about to make, I'm gonna be called a racist, and I will be called every name under the sun. But somebody needs to stand up and speak to the black church. With the largest Pentecostal, and the largest African-American Pentecostal denomination, when that leader stands up and said, I endorse that woman, he was saying, I endorse murder. I endorse homosexuality. I endorse lesbianism. I endorse transgenderism. I endorse every evil that hell could possibly bring up to the...
For those of you who don't know who that is Donnie Swaggart. He is the son of Jimmy Swaggart. He is addressing the black church. Like the black church called for his motherfucking ass. And he is saying that when you endorse that woman, you're endorsing this, the that, the third. Let me deal with this on two levels. Number one, hey, white church. And I'm calling you out. Since Donnie Swaggart can talk about the black church, I can talk about the white church. Why do y'all still endorse white supremacists? When are y'all gonna stand y'all funky asses up in your fucking pulpits and address fucking white supremacists that use the cross in cross burnings? When y'all gonna talk about that? Are we going to address the fact that a lot of you white churches loved y'all segregation so fucking much that you literally started coming up with Christian academies so that you didn't have to have your kids go to school with little black kids? You want to talk about the fact that in the process of doing that, y'all siphoned millions of dollars from public education in those inner cities that you did not want to go anywhere near, and funneled it into the fucking your little private Christian academies? You want to talk about that? The sins of the white church are numerous. And I'm saying this as a fucking atheist. The sins of the white church are numerous. Yet y'all want to keep playing in these political waters. If you want to play there, then let's go there or don't go there at all. The facts on the ground are this: the white church, evangelical Christian conservatism, has failed. It's failed the people that follow it. It fails the people that believe in it. The God that you worship is a God of racism, and you have never addressed it. You've tried to sweep it under the fucking rug. While y'all are so fucking worried about what goes on in the bathroom, in a bathroom with a transgender woman, or what goes on in the doctor's office of a woman, your whole fucking house is on fire. For some reason, white supremacist groups believe in your Christian God. Anti-Semites believe in your God. Islamophobic people are in your church, yours, and you will never do anything about it because that requires the white church to do something it is incapable of doing, and that is called accountability. So before you try to dust the feet off of any black church or brown church or synagogue or a mosque, before you talk to a rabbi, a priest, a preacher, an imam, before you do any of that, you need to address the fact that here it is in 2024, and your encroachment in the lives of people that do not believe in your faith is damn near complete, and that you are backing a man who is literally he could be the antithesis of Christianity. Do you worship Jesus, or do you worship money and power? Because that's the question you need to ask. Now let's deal with Donnie fucking Swaggart directly. Donnie, I'm gonna need you to take the bass out your voice. I really am. Especially where you come from. While you're sitting there and talking about morality and who supports this, that, and the third, your father was caught with a prostitute not once, but twice. He did that crying, mea culpa, I have sinned before you, my Lord, after getting caught fucking a goddamn prostitute. Donnie. See, you might be able to get away with it with the new folk, but us old folk remember. Your father was a whole ass trick. And then had the nerve to try to preach morality from the pulpit while he's being a trick. Donnie, your whole family needs to shut up. Y'all need to take a long walk off of shut the fuck up here. Knowing what your father has done, you find no faith in anything like, hey, my father has sinned, maybe I should. Nah, you want to stand in morality, Donnie? Then let's stand all the way there, buddy. Let's stand all the way there. The entirety of the Jimmy Swaggart Ministries is predicated on the fact that a man who tried to tell people what to do with their bodies, a man who condemned gay people to hell, a man who was against a woman's right to privacy, was out there getting some sloppy toppy from a prostitute in a little rinky-dink ass hotel somewhere off of the highway. And if you really want to know what Jimmy really did, go look up the Penthouse interview with the prostitute that they did. Donnie, I'm really going to need you to take the bass out your voice and forget the fact that you're talking to a black church. Any black church. At all. Don't get me wrong, they're sinful too. But at least their sins doesn't equate with having their father sit out in front of an entire audience crying like a bitch because he got caught. Yeah, Donnie, I'm going to need you to shh. Be quiet. Be quiet. Know that whole, he who is without sin, the sin is in your blood, partner. I think you should be quiet. I genuinely do.
Okay, I'm sure right now many have seen the video of Donnie Swaggart calling for violence against the black church because he's attacking the black church for supporting Kamala Harris. And it's not just mere rhetoric. When white Christian evangelicals attack black people, they are calling for violence against black people. And we've seen this happen before with Dylan Roof when he walked into a church in South Carolina. We've seen it happen time and time again with Trump in Buffalo when one of his supporters walked into a Buffalo supermarket and unalived 10 black people. So remember, when you hear right-wingers starting to attack black people, they are calling for violence against black people. And the media is not going to tell you this. The media, they don't treat white Christian evangelicals as a group. They treat them as individuals. But they are calling for violence against black people. Be vigilant, black people. Stay alert. If you see anybody in your community who's wearing MAGA paraphernalia and they're white, be hyper vigilant about that, because that person more than likely is there to do you harm.
I seriously love this. Like, this is just too much. This is really too much. Instead of people like this that have, platform that is inclusive, people that looks like them, instead of them to use the platform at which God has given to them, okay, instead of them to use it to preach their gospel or to actually try to call out what they have been doing, or call out the way at which they treat people that looks like me. Sometimes when you are giving sermons and all of that, you have to like, okay, there's something else we have to better ourselves in doing, like try to like make your followers a better version, or better people. Or in case you have maybe Ray and Sis following you, you can actually use the opportunity to talk to them, talk about coming together, talk about treating your neighbors as you treat yourself, talk about not like, seriously, this is the same people, this is actually the same people that says that, God came because of them. This is the same people that brought about Christianity, right? Preach to do the right thing, we brought Christianity to Africa. If not for us, you guys will be wallowing with voodoo and ending up maybe in hell and all of that. I saw a pastor, a preacher saying that. And now this man is here also talking about during those days, let's go in the 80s, 60s, and then when they were in power, when they can do whatever they will feel like. A lot of them, often want, us to go back to the days. A lot. But the thing is that coming also from a pastor who's supposed to be someone, that is used by God to actually call a spade is just so disappointing. It's so disappointing that people that were supposed to, be out, Christians are supposed to be out to actually preach and tell the gospel and actually show you the true way to follow and the true way to actually treat your fellow human being, are the same people that is wishing that we can go back to the days of humiliation, the days of enslavement and all of that. He is here talking about how black church is endorsing her, but the white church is still doing the same thing. Like, you are accusing someone of the sin you are committing. You are accusing someone of something you are guilty of. Seriously. What? You are busy, black people, blah, 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 blah. But you are actually accusing someone the same thing you're doing. You are busy. What is it with white church? Like, I don't get it. Seriously. You all here ranting and, accusing. I don't want to be Ray and Sis, but you are already Ray and Sis. This is why I say sometimes these people know exactly what they're doing. Even before they want to speak or they want to say something and they know that this thing is Ray and Sis, they know exactly that it's Ray and Sis, but they don't want you to tell them that it is Ray and Sis. This is why even if as someone that looks like me, you have been oppressed, they don't want you to talk about it. They will just want you to keep quiet and enjoy the oppression. They know that every other thing that they do, or the oppression, they know, but they don't want you to complain. When you complain is, oh, your victim mentality is too much. You are victim. How do you feel that this person will complain to what he or she is not experiencing? When you complain of oppression, segregation, and how you're not treated equally, they will tell me, oh, black people, you guys complain too much. They just don't want you to complain. They want you to eat up everything, to put it, suck it in, just suck it in. Don't talk about it. We know we are doing this, but we don't want you to talk about it. This is why he have to come out. I don't want to be Ray and Sis. But he's already Ray and Sis. He's already Ray and Sis. Him saying it is just for people not to call him that, because he know that he is who he is. But they don't want you to call it out. Like, This is where, sometimes most of these pan-colored ladies that go on their platform trying to become real sisters, or when you call them out, they start crying. They start, try to twist it, but they already know what they are doing. Like, seriously, I'm so disappointed that in 2024 it's still, things like this is still happening. Like, when I saw these videos and the way at which my favorite TikToker, like, if you're not following Thomas, you just have to. He's always hitting the nail, he's always saying it the way it is. I decided to just put it up because this is just getting too much. Why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So lovelies, if you've not subscribed to this channel up to this extent, please do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.
And thank you so much for all the love and support. Why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here to educate and inform ourselves. All right, lovelies, please share this video, subscribe, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.